Testing, testing, testing. Hey, y'all. Know you was wondering where you been. Hey, look, I've been packing. I've been getting ready for my family vacation. Um, we're going to Florida. Gonna be there from Monday through Monday through Friday. So I will not be podcasting during the week. I'm gonna try to pick it up maybe when I get back, if I'm feeling well. If I'm not too tired from the flight. But yeah, this week I will not be up because I am going to be with family. That's more important than this right here. I'm excited. I really am excited to be able to hang out with the folks. You know what I'm saying? Haven't done that in a while. This is going to be lovely. Before we get started, I want to shout out to my boy Carlito. This nigga got a baby on the way, baby boy. Shout outs to you, my guy. You're gonna be a great father. Be better than the last. Remember that. What I mean by that is, if be better than your father. That's not saying that your dad was a bad guy, but the whole purpose of male and female being born is to be better than our parents. So whatever they lacked, we can. I'm not gonna say make perfect, but strengthen it. So congratulations to you, though. I really am happy for you. I'm proud of you. Congratulations, my guy. Um, Football. Let's talk about football. We haven't done it in the past 3 days, 3, 4, 5 days, whatever the case is. Look, Kyler Murray is with my boy. Kyler Murray is now paired up with the best wide receiver in football, as we know, as Justin Jefferson. Some may say Jamar Chase. I'm gonna always say Justin Jefferson. I just feel like he's better. Um, it's gonna be a very interesting combination. Hopefully, Kyler Murray can stay healthy and remember the plays. Stay healthy. Be in the film room. Yeah, come on, bro. But yeah, hopefully that can turn the franchise around a little bit. They can make some real noise, and Justin Jefferson can hit 2,000 yards in the season, which he almost did anyway. Not this past season, but I believe the season before. I think he can do it with him. So that's going to be very very interesting. Um, who do you guys have going further in this next season? Do you feel as if the Seahawks can go back to back? Do you feel like the Rams are actually going to take over the NFC and top it off? Do you think that Detroit, moving on from Montgomery, keeping Gibbs as running back one solidified, having Isaiah Pacheco as backup, do you guys think that that was a great move? Do you guys think that that made them better? Do you guys think that the Texans really improved with the acquiring of Montgomery? And do you also think that K9, Kenneth Walker, made the Chiefs that better? You guys let me know. Like, subscribe, comment. Let me know in the comments on how you feel about that. Um, Basketball. Jokic has been going crazy. Jokic has actually been absolutely nuts lately. Westbrook has been doing decent. Shay, I've been seeing this stuff about Shay Gildas Alexander. Um, they had him as like the most consecutive 20-point games, and then we've had a lot of people debunk that. It's not been 100 some games in a row. It didn't take long for them to debunk that too. Literally, as soon as they put him over, what was it? Wilt? Yeah, someone immediately did that, and it was like a screenshot from this season where he only had 15. He didn't get 20. And I was like, well, how else are they measuring it then? Because that is true. He did not get 20 points that game, if I'm not mistaken. I have him on my fantasy team in basketball. So I can actually confirm right now. Give me 1 second. Got 20 points today. These were all points. I think they lied. Because I'm looking at it right here. He did get 20 points all this season. Come on. Self serve. I'm wilding. Shout outs to Shay, man. Shout outs to Shay. Took a post and I looked at it. That is why I don't get paid the big bucks right now. But as you guys saw, I went, I checked myself while on live, and then I made a decision. You know what? They won't lie. They won't lie at all, man. Um, but Shay has been going to shout outs to him. I've been looking at this guy Wimby. You guys can be honest with me. Is Wimby the best basketball player you've ever seen? And I'm not saying in terms of achievements. I'm saying if you see this guy standing right here, you look at all the players in NBA history. Is Wimby to you the best basketball player you've ever seen? Like, comment, or I'm gonna post this on my story. You guys can reply. Um, my personal opinion, talent wise, maybe, but I don't know. I don't know because my thing is he can be unstoppable, but he's not unstoppable. If that makes sense. Mainly because he hangs around the 3 point line a lot, and he's not a crazy 3 point shooter. He can knock him down. Of course, if you guys are in front of him, he's not gonna see you. He's the tallest thing on earth. But on the other side, me, he can be a conversation. Uh, yeah, it's that is very interesting. Um, he's a very interesting build. Say the least. He's agile, pretty agile for his length, for his height. He shoots decent for his height. Not the strongest, but I mean, it's only gonna come with time. His mentality is pretty much there. One thing I'm not a fan of in terms of his mentality is that whole crying boo boo BS after winning the regular season game. I understand he's a competitor, but everyone clowned Pat Beverly when they literally made the ticket to the playoffs. To the playoffs, when they won or when they got to the plan, and that's part of the playoffs. Hold on, guys, blow my nose. But that's part of the playoffs. You can't help a guy for showing emotion. And one thing I will say about Pat, he's been pretty important from every team he's played on. Say what you want about him, he's very important. And he really felt important at that time, so why can't he, show some emotion? Would I have done that? Probably not. But I can see that more than I can see a guy crying for a 20-point comeback in the regular season game. How do we call that passion, but we don't call Pat Bev's achievement passion? That doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense at all. But I digress. Whatever. Um, Life conversations. We're gonna go ahead and get to the life topic. We're not gonna be too long because I got to get ready for the flight. In the morning. How do you know when someone really isn't into you? I'll tell you how. It's always something. What do I mean by that? Listen, I'm not saying people can't be busy. I'm not saying people can't have stuff to do, but it's usually always like something, and they're pushing you to the side. I have a friend, right? In their situation, it's a girl. The guy, it's one of my closest friends. The guy pushes off the simple times to go elsewhere, which is either smoke with his homies, do this, do that, everything but with her, right? And I'm letting her know, like, hey, like, that's I think that's self-explanatory. He doesn't care about you. And when I say stuff like that, it's not to hurt feelings. It's just being honest. Somebody cares about you, they'll do it. Remember that, ladies. If they can do it, they will do it. They will do it. If they have the time, they can actually do it. Um Now I am understanding when some people just don't have the time. But guess what, guys? If you do not have the time, don't date. Don't. Or don't try to. If you really see how it's gonna go, cool. But if you know you don't have the time, don't even. Why? Why? There's no point for that. It can even be something as in just be your little fling. If you don't have the time, you know. But yes, if someone has the time, they'll make time for you. If they do not make the time for you, they don't like you. They don't like you the way they say they do. And I respect it. It's honestly it's okay. It's okay when you recognize it. When you recognize it, it's like, okay, whatever. Really, it's okay. But I understand some people want to hold on to stuff. Da 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 da. Da. They want to see the good in them. Me, on the other hand, pick rocks. Really, it's okay. Go. No one is too busy to not make a conversation with you. Nobody. Nobody. Now, being depressed and just not want to talk, I completely understand that. Take all the time you need, but nobody, and I mean, in terms of being busy, let me tell you something. If you aren't running a business, or if you don't have a job with kids at home, again, I said a job, like both, not one or the other. If you just have a job, if you have just kids, if you have a job and kids, I get it. You're not too busy. You're not. You're not too busy. You're not too busy to talk. You're not too busy to, one day out, even just one day out the weekend to hang out. You're not too busy. You're never too busy. You just don't want to. And that's okay. But just Waste somebody else's time. Talk to the people that are gonna fall for stuff like that. Me? No. I kind of started to see it early. If I try again, I'm just testing the waters. I don't care though. I don't care though. But yeah, no one is ever too tired. Or I'm not gonna say too tired. No one is ever too busy to do the minimum. Nobody. Nobody. Because I've had her multiple times. I had my friend, even some of my guy friends, she's just not texting like that, da 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 da. Or she just starting to act distant. Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead and cut that off. Because we're too old for that. We're way too old for that. We're too old to not say that bare minimum. Too old to not say it. Think about it. my homie, my homie, he over her now. And he wasn't never that deep. He know how to keep it P. He said it best. A simple text on what's going on will solve a lot. Ladies, when it comes to guys, if you're going through stuff and you don't want to talk about it, like you want to get into deep detail, we understand. We're guys. We don't understand female problems, but we understand not wanting to let it out. That's not new to us. But a simple, hey, look, I'm going through something. I just so if I'm distant, that's why. It's not you. Da da da. That is great. That's cool. Don't be too distant, but that's cool. We understand that. When you don't say anything, we're not gonna feel anything for you. Sorry, not sorry. I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules. I just pass the rules along. Nobody is going to wait for you. Fellas, don't wait for these girls. Don't wait for them. It's not your job. And the same thing for ladies. Don't wait for us. What are you waiting for us for? Going through stuff with us, through the grind, through the trouble, like we're boyfriend and girlfriend already? Yeah. If we're in the talking stage, what are you waiting for? We're talking. You don't even know this is going to work. You should never be that committed in a talking stage. Ever. Leave. It's that simple. Very simple, actually. People that don't make time for you do not deserve your time. I'm going to say that one more time. People that do not make time for you do not deserve your time. That's the truth. That's the truth. That's anyone. That's relationship, friendship, fling, uh, family. Yeah. One more time. People that do not make time for you do not deserve your time. By the way, whenever I say stuff like this to like pass on, knowledge from experience and stuff like that, I want y'all to know I'm not. I don't. I'm not. Apologetic about what I say. What I say is what I mean. I don't care if it rubs people the wrong way. I'm sorry. I don't care. I will try to see where some of y'all may be coming from. That don't mean I care. I don't. And someone's probably gonna try to defend themselves, but like, hold on, but like, you never know what people are going through. I never said again, like I said before, you can go through stuff. I never said people can't be human. Simple communication matters. Simple communication matters. If you tell me something, and I may not like to hear it, you come to me, you tell me rain check because da 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 da. I respect it. I respect it. You told me. I didn't have to find that out. I didn't have to wait for days to go by, and then the day comes I don't hear from you, and then 3 days after you're like, "Oh, I'm sorry, but this was going on, bro." I don't want to hear at that point. No offense, I don't. It better be something crazy, something tragic. Lost a job, mom, dad, someone died. But you just getting in your own head, bro. I sound like baloney to me. Sorry, it does. But yeah, no, you can't waste people's time like that. It's not cool. What's gonna happen is a good girl named Karma circle around and do the same thing to you. It's gonna hurt too, but you'll be alright. You tough, right? What's one more relationship topic before I wrap this up? Hmm. Hmm. Lust. Lust is actually a good one. How do y'all feel about lust? Because I'm gonna be honest, I like and I hate it. I love it when I can act on it, but I hate it when I can't. Because like, man, I'm feeling this when I can't do anything about it, and it's a strong feeling too. It gets a strong pull. Lust. Lust for me has actually ruined the friendship. Lust has. It's not worth it. Some people are just off limits. You got to respect that. It's not worth it. Lust ruins relationships. Cheating. Um, if your body count is at a certain spot, some people can be turned off of it by your past lust. Um, and then STDs. Lust has a lot of punches that come with counter punches. Um, like I said, not the best feeling. Can be the best feeling, but it's not the best feeling in the world. I used to have a porn addiction when I was in middle school and high school. Funny story. Yeah, I used to have a porn addiction, middle school, high school, and everyone was asking like, "Well, no, 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 no. when I've talked to different girls, during that time, they were like, did you ever, you know, beat your meat? So whenever I was watching porn, I never beat my meat because like I tried, and like I was at my grandma's house. I tried, and I caught a glance of myself in the computer. I never felt so dirty. Dog, I never felt so dirty. I caught myself, and I was like, nah, I look nasty. I couldn't even masturbate. I caught myself. I said, oh God, nah, this ain't it. This don't even look right. It's the it's the it's don't look right. Oh my goodness, I look crazy, bro. I had to get up out of it. So yeah, that's just a little side fun story. But yeah, I used to have an addiction when I was younger. I didn't. It's not a good feeling, bro. It's not. It's not good. Leads to more leads for you to want to risk more, like in places you shouldn't want them having it. Um, you fantasize a lot. Um, Sometimes you can get a little too above yourself. Like you may see a girl that's not that attractive, but man, with power of lust, boy, you see them threes and they look like sevens. You're not, you know what I'm saying? Like porn would do that to you. It'll give you a little bit too much of a boost, like a little high. So nah, it's not a good feeling, man. But yeah, lust does a lot of stuff. Well, I told you guys I cheated, or I was a cheater. That happened with through lust as well. Um, very lustful. Anything that was super bad to me had to be mine, and that won't it. And lust also keeps you from being mindful because I'm giving my body to someone and I'm not keeping her body in my mind on what I can do to her. It's not a good feeling. It's not a good feeling when you create and act like that and now you're feeling like you're looking behind your shoulder to make sure she don't find out. That's not a good feeling. Not a great feeling at all. Learn from your mistakes, keep it pushing them. But no, I wouldn't. Less is greed. It can lead to a lot of greed too. For your sexual desires, it can lead to a lot of greed. I had a I was just talking on the phone with KV, and she said a guy told her, mind you, they never had a relationship, by the way. Nothing connected, nothing close. Randomly out of the blue, that he'd cracked it out of. He likes the way her butt look, all that in a bag of chips, and you don't even. That's a bad look, my guy. So she cut him off, just like that. Simple. Guys have to think before you speak. Think before you act. It's not the end of the world. It's not only. It's not. You know what I'm saying? Just relax. That girl say no. She say no. Keep it pushing. You ain't gotta get sexual over the phone. Like, you sure? You sure you don't want this? Cause man, I can change your. Okay, whatever you say, big guy. Not a good look at all. That's not a lust. is one of the things that can easily steer you away from God as well. It can really do that to you. You're not gonna be thinking about him. He's not gonna be in your heart when you're performing. Say that you're not, and that's one thing that needs to be addressed within. Whoever you believe in, I believe in Jesus. I believe in God. Hey God, please help me. Please help cleanse me from my lustful ways. Stuff like that. Now you're gonna probably be tempted more after that, because it's a test. But yeah, I'm so sorry. I keep yawning back to back to back. I'm tired. But yeah, lust is one of those things where you have to try to shake. Um, I want a friendship, relationship, even with your wife or girlfriend. Trying to be too lustful, because if they're not into it, bro, you can actually ruin your own relationship with that. Calm down. Calm down. Yeah, if I could wrap this show up with lust, it'll be just like that. With lust, like I said, it's great when it goes good, but man, when it goes wrong, it's one of the worst feelings in the world. Try to control yourself, control that little whacker, keep it in your pants, and just be cool, bro. Try to clear your mind, go work out. I know working out will help me with that. Do all that. You'll be fine. But we're gonna wrap this up. This is Xavier at X underscore Uchiha. Again, at X underscore Uchiha. X underscore UCHIHA. That is my Instagram. Again, X underscore UCHIHA. And I'm here hosting Talk with X. Again, at Talk with X. Again, shout outs to my boy Lito. I appreciate you, my guy. I pray for nothing but blessings, and I pray for a health. For your lady Sakani, I pray for a healthy delivery. I want everyone to be blessed. I really want y'all to be blessed. Other than that, that's it. You guys enjoy the rest of your week. Well, your week starting Monday. Like I said, I'm not gonna be podcasting, but I will be posting clips on my TikTok, and I'll be posting clips on my Instagram. If you want my TikTok, follow my Instagram, or I'll just probably comment in the YouTube comments. Thank you guys. You guys have a blessed night. Goodbye.